library which will actually create a page for you and where you have to write everything. So this is something which is a end information, like you are just giving yes this is there, and end user will read this, he'll think that okay this is what we have and that's it, right? So in SharePoint, blogging is separate site itself. You have to create separate site if you want to create a blog site. In the sense, if you go to corp IT collection, these are all are called as sites, right? In the same way, you have one particular type of site, we'll be checking out separate template of site which is nothing but blog. Now, so we'll start with creating a blog. So how to create a blog is, again, let us say I want to create a site under my corp IT collection, right? So for that, go to site actions, go to, you can create from new site also, right? Let me go to more options because we'll be using more on this. In more options you have, yeah, so that I just came to this because I can just distinguish this, right? On page or list, or we have seen library. In library you can't see something like blog, right? So oops, why I'm able to see this? Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. It seems there was a problem. One sec. Let me just share my screen from here itself.
Okay.
Okay, one second. Let me just. I'll share the desktop from Skype itself. Let me just share it.
Okay.
It is in screen. I don't know. So much of disturbance here. Okay, I can't do that from here. One sec. Let me hang up, guys. I'll give you my TeamViewer ID again. It seems it's not. So here, yeah, let's go to site now. So in sites you can see so many different templates. So we have seen something like blank site or team site, right? So let's select some blog here. So voice is very low now. Is it fine now, Lakshmi? No, I'm completely, even let me check the speaker here, right? So let us create a site here which is blog site, and let me call it as IT blog. Some I just will just call it as IT blog, right? And URL, let me just say IT blog. Now let's go to more options. Now it is same as creating a normal, blank site we have created, right? It is same, but only thing is it will give you a predefined, template for using something called blog, right? And here I will just say this is blog for complete IT trainings. We'll just take an use case here, just an use case. And now for this block, let us create a unique permissions, right? Because I don't want any guy who have got complete permission to corp IT or some site collection to edit my blog, right? So that I'll just create my unique permission. So this part is very important, and we'll be checking out how permissions work in blogging, which is very important again, right? And this blogging, while creating a blog and while giving permissions to you persons, you should be more careful, because there can be something which can weird thing can happen. So I will be checking out complete user permissions in this class, right? And then we have let's give the web address as it is, not a problem in that. And navigation, yeah, I want a quick launch, yes. And let us say yes, navigation inheritance on the top link bar here. This is the top link bar, right? You want here, yes, I'll just say yes and create my blog. So in the same way, when we created a wiki yesterday, we got some description, right? Description of what is wiki and all. In the same way, whenever you create something called blog template site, you'll be getting the same. So first we'll just check out what are the different parts we have in a site called blog, right? And then we'll move on with different functionalities of blogging, how actually we can actually create a blog, right? So it is creating a blog site for me, right? So now yeah, now you can see here, when we created a blog site, we just gave something like I don't want to inherit my parents permissions, so I'll be creating my own. Let's create a new group, right? And let us give IT visitors and members and owners. So let me just remove, okay, let us keep members, or we can just remove admin. I don't want any admin here, right? And just say, so this part we have already seen, right? So whenever you give something called unique permissions, right, it that guy, those guys can be, only those guys can access who have access to this site. Now can you see this? So this is your template, very beautiful template being provided by SharePoint, which is a default template again, right? Where you have got different components again each and everything is again a web part which is already added for you by SharePoint inbuilt. So when you have selected something called blog site, it will automatically will give you all these things, right? And this is your explanation which you have given, right? Which is some blog complete edit trainings and all. Now you can actually edit this page as if you edited your normal pages. You can create some more components and you can do anything you want. Like if you want to edit this, again you have to go to site actions, edit page, right? You can see that everything is in edit mode now, right? Let us say I want to make it bold, or options, let me go to options here, and okay, I'm touching on this now here you can see that you can add a new web part, right? And you can actually change an images or whatever you want, right? Directly you can delete the link and all. So which means you can actually work on this as a normal page, but don't touch anything because it is giving a complete actual view of your site, right? So yeah, anyways, so you don't have to edit or do something. If you want, you can just about this blog is there. So this is not actually which is making sense of our blog, right? Let's go back here and edit this page, and I'll just say, so what it does is it will make your each and everything editable, right? Let us say just remove this up and just say welcome to IT blog for trainings info, right? Just give something, and let's say page and stop editing, right? So we have changed something. You can also change, if you want an image you can also change, and if you want to just edit this part, it is same as editing something, like you can just say edit web part, right? So this part you'll get a separate link here, you can just change whatever you want, fine. So that is what we have in this web parts. And now let us start what are the different components we have in IT blog page, right? Let us start with quick launch here. So here you have something called categories. Categories is nothing but it is same as the category which we actually blog. If you are a blogger, like you will be relating, or you will be separating your blogs into different categories, right? Which is, let us say, personal category, where you will write all your personal experiences, how you were in during trainings and all. Let us say that is your personal, and you will create a separate category, let us say professional, like what is actually going on in office or not. And you will just create separate thing called sports. You just want to create a blog for those different categories, which means based on your category, right? You whatever post you will create those will come under the that particular category actually, right? So we'll be checking out that. But now, as of now, what we'll do is, let us say we don't this is the category which are default. So let us say we don't want all these categories, right? Let's go to categories, click here. You can see there are some predefined categories. Again, each and everything whatever you can see are something like lists. You can actually go and edit these, right? Let me just click on this, click this and this, and let me delete. I don't want these categories to be there, right? Click on OK. Now I'm just deleting these categories because these are not which we want. So again, deleting is again same as a list, right? Now let's go back and see. You'll be getting a clean page where you don't have any categories, right? Now I just want to add my own categories, right? You can either go to categories and you can add your categories here, or you have directly and add new item here, right? Click on this and we'll add some categories here. Okay, we got one. Let us say I want some courses category, right? So where I'll be continuously blogging something like, okay, this course is being added, that course is being added, right? And this is course is soon will be removed from curriculum and all, right? We'll create this and save this up. So this is one category we have created. We'll create one more category which is faculties. We'll just say, who is giving training for particular language or particular software, and who is training in other software, who is actually giving support to live real-time people, right? And all. Let me save this up. It's a separate category which is faculty, and let me add one more category which is batch information, right? Batches info. Let us save this up, and we'll create one more which is general. Like in general, like your institute, if you have a consultant or institute, you want to post some news about institute, right? Our institute is opening new branch and somewhere, right? And we are increasing some infrastructure for better experience and all, right? So those are nothing but categories. Now I hope you have understood why we are creating categories, because if you create all your posts under same category, you can create, but only thing is, tomorrow if you want to check out what are the categories which are classified, you can't see that, right? For that you have something called categories, right? Now below that you have something called archives. Now you can see here, archives is nothing but, so in each and every month, you'll be creating your own post, right? Whatever post you are creating, so all those things will be saved, right? All those, see, you can see here, this middle part is nothing but your post, right? Your this is nothing but your direct link. If you click on this, it will go to your post link. So now you can see here, this is post ID. You can see this link here. You said post ID is equal to 1, which is your first post ID. You can see exclusive post ID where you can do some things. We'll be checking out each and every component. Anyways, don't worry about that, right? Let's go back to this. So here you can see your date, right? April 19th. So this was created by default SharePoint anyways, but it will take the default actual system time. And here you can see April. If you try, if you continue blogging till April, May, June and all those things will be archived. Each and every post will be archived in here, and this will be limited anyways, right? So that is nothing but here. And if you create some more lists or document libraries and all, right, those things will be saved under something called different lists and all. Those are different components again, right? So that is one thing again. Now you have this one, which is the main part of story, is nothing but a post, this part, right? So when you create a post or edit a post, we'll be checking out how to create a post and all, right? What it happens, it will be automatically buffered into page which will be in between of this, and we'll be checking out who can see that post, who can do something on that, right? So in this post there are some few parts, which is, so this will be your date or a direct date when you have created a post, right? And then you have something called link. This is actually a title of your post, right? Title of your post will be checking on that, and when it is being created and who have created that post, right? And the body of that, right? And under that you have something called comments. So if you after reading this, you can actually provide your comment on this, right? And next one is to provide a email post. You can actually send this link to your friends to ask them to check this post, and you can, or you can directly copy your link, right? We'll be checking out this, not a problem, right? And then at the right hand side you have something called blog tools, right? Here you have different options to create a post, manage comments and all, right? We'll be checking on, and you have something called this blog post and links, right? So these are the different parts of you know a blog page which you have. Fine. Now let's start with things here now. Okay, now we have seen something called categories, like we have created different categories. So when I actually create a post, then you will be, you will understand how important is this category, right? Now before moving on to anything, let's look at this position here. So this is the position actually at links position, right? So whenever you are creating any blog here or a post here, so if you want to, for the end user, if you want to suggest any links, like you can get more information on certain link, right? You can use these things. Let me just give one link here. As we are working on Microsoft SharePoint, let me give something like blogs.msdn.com, which is Microsoft developersnetwork.com, right? This is a blog site. Let me just click on site test. Let us see whether this blog is there or not, which is Microsoft. Yeah, it is there, right? It is there, and you can see all the things going on here. So let me add this link so that I feel that this is useful for the guys who are browsing my IT blog, right? Now I'll just say this is very good blogging Microsoft site, right? And some notes you can get. Yeah, Trupti. Yep. Yeah, go on. Okay, how did I add a new link? Okay, let me just close it up. Yeah, here you have a links part, right? Here you have links part. Under links you have something called add new link. Click on that. So here you'll get
We cannot see your mouse.
I'm sorry.
I think she wasn't. We cannot see your mouse.
Okay. You okay? Let me just select. Okay, let me just select that. Okay, now can you see here? Can you see? Oh, sorry. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So here there is a links part, right, where you can actually add a link, right? Anything you can. So this links part, we have something called photos, right? Can you hear me? No, Trupti, I cannot hear you. I think you have to unmute your microphone here, right? So this is your add link, right? So when I click on this, so it will get to me this. Fine. So I'll say blogs dot.
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
msdn.com, and I'll just say this is a good site for bloggers, right? And just copy this and copy this in the same here, and let me click on save. Right now you can see here, so whoever accesses, okay, it gives me the notes actually, right? Let me click on this. See, you can actually go to that site, right? You can actually go to that site if you click on this. Is a very good site and all. Fine. Now let's go to all site content here, which is, so here you can see links, right? So if you click on links, you can see if you want to edit something, let us say I don't want this URL, photos, click delete, right? And now you have something called this. Let me just click on this. Again, whatever we are doing is something which you have already seen. I'm just checking something which is nothing but a list here, right? Let me just click on edit item, and I want to actually show this to people, right? Let me save this. which means I want to show the URL to people, right? Now go back to site again. Now can you see here, you can actually see the link, right? So how I have gone is, so each and every item in this page or in the whole site can be seen from all site content, if you remember, right? If you click on this, you can see each and every link, each and every comment, photos and all, right? We'll be checking out these things, but as of now what we are concerned is on links. Go to links, and here you can see I have one link. So you can also add some more links from here. Let me just click on this link, right? And let us say I have something like blogger.com, direct blogger.com, right? I'll just say it's blogger.com, and I'll just click on test. I don't know whether it is there or not, right? Yeah, it is there, which is Google's one. Let me just click on save. Yeah, we have one more link here. Now let's go back here. Now you can see there are few links here, right? So these are we actually add more links to your site. Now whoever are able to see this can see these links. Now as of now we are completely under admin. Just remember that, guys, we are creating each and everything in admin. That's why we are able to add more things. Now I'll be showing you how a visitor can see this blog, how a member can see this blog, because you will be having that in your mind, right? I know that. So once we are done with this blogging or blog, I'll be showing that, so which will be applied for both wikis and blogs, right? Now let us not waste our time. Let's go back and create some post here. Now this is one thing which is your which is your SharePoint being created this, right? Now how to delete the post? Now again you have something called manage posts here, right? So if you click on this manage posts, you can actually see all the posts in your blog. Now this is something which is being created by your SharePoint. Let us say I don't want this. Click on this and delete item, and okay. Let's go back to page, and you can see it's completely free from any. So it's a brand new blog which you have created, right? Now let's go and create a new post here. Let me click on. So in order to create a new post, under blog tools you have something called create a post. Anyways, you will be getting this by default, not to worry, right? Let me click on create a post. Now you can see this is the this is somewhere. Oh, it is recording, right? Yeah, it is recording now. So this is somewhere where you actually create a post. Now let me give this post. Let me give it as a first post. This is first blogging post from Corp IT, right? And I'll just say this as welcome to IT blogging, right? Get updated news here, right? And now here you can see here, now there is a category, right? There is a category. Whatever categories we have added have come here. Guys, you can just mute up your mic, so that I think others will not be disturbed, right? Now here you can see categories, right? Now we are just posting a first Corp IT, so that we just want to advertise our blog, right? I just created, and you can make it a general, because it's a general news from your consultancy which you are posting, right? So now let me just select general and add. It is added here. You can also add multiple categories, not a problem. You can also say that this is something which even faculties under faculty should come, add it. And if you want to remove, just click on this and remove, right? This is how we actually play with categories now. And it asks for publish date, so let us give the same date, right? So I'll explain you what is save as draft, because you can actually save your post. If you don't want to publish your post, publish in the sense it will go live, so each and every guy whoever can see your blog can see your post. If you don't want to post, if you want to post in future, you can actually save it out, which will be saved in your SharePoint server, and whenever you want you can publish. We'll be seeing this how to do that after we do this, right? And let me just publish it. Now when you click on publish, see, you can see here, right? So we just said we have created this on April 19th today, and you can see this is the first blogging post of Corp. Now I said this is a direct link, right? When you click on this, it will take you to the same link where you can actually provide some comments and all, which is actual blog, right? Let us go back, right? So this is a page where you can see more than one. Now let me create one more post so that you can understand better. Right, let me say new courses have been added, right? Corp IT have added new courses, details as follows, something, right? As follows something. I can just say, right, see here, something. I can just say bullet point. I'll just say take a bullet point and Java, SharePoint, right, .NET, right? I can just take these things and I can just format these things to some color, right? Like I'll make it bold, I'll make it something big, some color, right? This color I want, right? Resumes or requests are taken now. Contact for more details, something which is more valuable, right? So we have done some formatting and all. Let us say this is courses, right? Let me select on courses, add on it, and let's go back and publish, right? So you can see here so your latest update will come on top, right? So if you can drag bottom, you can see all the older sites, right? Now you can understand much better here. So here there is something which is a direct link, which is new courses have been added. If you click on this again, it will take you that post. You won't be able to see other posts, you will just see this, and you can actually give some comment. We'll check on that. IT blog here, go back. Now here again you can see created by, and you can see category. Okay, so now you can see that what are all comes under this. Now let me go and click some category which is courses here. Click on this. Now under this you can see whatever are there in courses, you can see all the posts, right? You can see each and every post under courses. Now here the body of the post won't be displayed. If you want to see the body of the post, click on this, it will take you to the post, right? Here you can see. So it's very feasible in SharePoint to see the blogging sites, right? So now here we have the whole body, right? And here you have something called comments, right, where a end user can give comment, or I can just say click on comment, it will take you to this, right? And just say, can I get more info, something, right? And submit that. Now can you see here your comment is added. Now you can go back to your blogger site. Now you can see that your comment is added, one comment. Click on this, right? See, you can actually see what is the comment and who have commented it, right? And what is the time ended. And for that you can also add some comment, and the same comment, if you want to edit, you have some edit here. Click on edit here, directly it will take you to the comment, right? More info, let me say on courses, something, just save. It will update your process. In the same way you can actually update your blog post, edit this, right? It will take you to the complete editor, right, where you can see where you just forgot to add some more thing. Let us say Android, right? And if you are done with this, just publish. Now you can see here and go back again. So each and every guy, it will be updated to everyone, right? So now this was a post and this was a comment. Now what is this? So this is nothing but you want to, so if you are in this link, if you are in this post, right, and you have felt that yes, there is something which will be useful, right, and if you want to send to someone, just click on this. If you click on this, what happens is it will open your default email, right, and what it does is it will post a link. The same link will be copied and you can send it to anyone, right? That is nothing but email, right? And this is again nothing but a direct link, permanent link to post.
What did you click on to post to the web?
yeah, this is something post email post to link, right? When I click on this, it will open my email. Now whatever you are seeing here is I mean, it is not opened yet anyways, right? It is opening. So in my, I have in my PC, my Windows Live Mail is a default mail. It is not a Gmail or a browser, right? So that is why it is opening. Now if you are working on a higher bigger corporate where they are using SharePoint, right? So see here, it will actually take you the post. Let me just copy this, copy, and let me go to some site here and paste it here, right? If I paste it somewhere else here, and let us see what happens. Right, in bigger companies, right, you will be getting, let us say if you are getting Outlook, right, your Outlook new email will be open, right? So in that way, that is nothing but your whenever you want to send this to anyone, you can just click on this, right? Email post link. If you click on this, your email window will open, which is to send a new mail. You can send it to anyone, fine. So that is how it goes. Now let us see here whether it is opening here. Yeah, you can see here now, right? You can see here that, you know, we have just used the same link, post id 3 something, and we got all the details of that link, fine. So that's how we actually use this email link, and this is something which is direct link again. It is same as this. Whenever you click on
Yeah,
this,
I got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, fine, not a problem. So that is that. So these are the three items which you will be getting for each and every post, right? This post I've got this, and this post I've got. So your count of comments will be always will be updated with this, right? Right. I'll just say me too. Like, I mean, someone else is saying yes. I also want some more info on these comments, right? So let's go back here, blog, and you can see 2 comments, right? And if you want to check those, click on this and you can check, right? So that's how we actually go on with this, fine. So till now what we have seen here is like what are the different parts of, you know, blogging we have, and I hope if you are a actual real-time blogger, you will be knowing all these stuff things anyways, but I've just shared you something which is happening in SharePoint, fine, right? So here we have seen creating a new board. Now how to, you know, manage your things here. Now managing your post in a sense, how to edit and all. Now we have something called manage posts, right? We have seen something called create a post. Now let's go to manage post. When I click on this manage post, see here, each and every post is nothing but a separate list. It's a separate list here, right, where you have something called, you know, different items here. If you want to delete, you can just go to this and you can delete it, and approve reject will come to that. We'll come to this in next class. I'll be sharing with you what exactly it is, right? And manage permission will be checking out when we actually see permissions. And you can also edit item. If you click on edit, it will actually take you to the same window, right? We have already seen this, right, where you can also go to this, click on this link, you can get some option called edit here, right? So the same option is there in manage posts, where you can actually do all the stuffs whatever is being provided. You can go to lists, right, add new something, and you can actually create, export the whole all the posts into some Excel, right, create a view and all. You can do that in this. So this is something which you can manage posts. Now I want to manage comments, right? I have so many comments, right? So many comments being provided. Now let us say in this, you know, so many guys will give some comments which are not related to this post, right? It can happen. At that time, you, as an administrator, you should keep an eye on, you know, some reported spam comments, right? You may be getting something like a request from some different managers and some ones who gave a weird comment. Just remove that, because end users will never be able to do anything, right? If you want to do that, you have to go to manage comments, click on this manage comments. Even this is completely, so once a developer gives this blogger site to end users, again this is a administrator way to keep note to keep track of all the requests, right? Now again you can see all the comments. So here you can see that there is a reply for new courses have been added, right? So let me just go and add one more comment to this first block, which is something like, you know, first block. Yeah, I'll just say all the best, something. We just said we have started, right? Let me just say okay, all the best. submit command. Right, now let's go back to manage comments here. Now you can see this, right? So here what how your comment will be shown is your comment will be shown as a with respect with in parallel to your title. When I click on this, it will go to your actual comment. So here so that guy have given a comment for this, that, all the best. Okay, this is fine now, and I'll just go to this post. He said me too, right? He is also asking for something, right? And anyways, if you don't want anyone to see this, right, just click on edit, and either you can edit this or you can delete this item, right? You can delete from here, or just go here, select this, and you can get delete option. Click on delete. Okay, which means you have deleted one comment, right? Let's go back and check whether it is been deleted or not. Now you can see only one comment, which is me too. I mean we have deleted something called me too, right? Which is again a duplicate. So these are how you maintain comments. Again, managing posts, creating posts, everything is I can say 30% to 40% of developers work, and remaining thing is completely administration work. You will be getting many requests from so many end end managers and all. If they are using SharePoint completely to actually work with wikis and blogs, you will be getting so many things like, or what you have to do is you have to add that manager under your admin role, so then he can manage your site. So we will be checking that those permissions again, right? Now, so this is how we actually monitor posts and comments. Fine. So till here you guys have any doubts, right? So now what we have seen till now is a blogging site can be created only under site collection or under site as a separate site, right? So we have seen something like what are categories. We have added different categories here, and how to maintain them, how to edit a category. If you click on this, how to edit this and all, right? And we have seen something called links here, which is we have different links here, how to actually browse on through links and all, right? And how to add a link and all, right? And we have seen something called how to create a post, how to manage a post, how to give a comment and all, and what are the different parts we have. Now here, if you can see here, whatever date, whatever you have added will be saved in something called archives, which is let me go to April. If you click on April, which means whatever posts you have created will be shown there, right? Now you may be wondering why I'm not touching about RSS feed, right? Again, this is a separate topic you will be learning. RSS feed is again same as the RSS feed which we have in real time. RSS feed is nothing but you can actually save this link in your browser, where if you keep that browser open every 15 minutes, whatever, or sometime 1 day or 2 days, if I'm adding a new component here or an item here, it will be automatically updated in your saved feed. So that is nothing but RSS feed. We'll be coming to this, and at that time you will understand what is exactly the RSS feed, right? Yeah. So that's why I'm just skipping it here. Fine. So that's what we have seen till here, and how to do this and how to share this link and all, right? Now, so if it is clear till here, so now I'll show you something which is again a very interesting one in blogs. You can actually create a blog using your Microsoft Word directly. So how to do that? Let us see. So let me go to Word here, which is I have this Microsoft Word here. So in MS Word, you can directly connect to SharePoint, and you can actually add your posts directly from Microsoft Word, right? And if you want to edit something, or if you want to add something from SharePoint to Microsoft Word and add back to SharePoint, you can do. So you can play with Microsoft Word and SharePoint directly, because they are tightly coupled anyways, right? Now let us see that how to do that. Now here, this is my Microsoft Word. Now here, if you want to add a blogging part, so you have something called go to file, and if you go to new, right, there will be so many items in here. Where is that? Okay, sorry, it is not okay. Yeah, if you go to new, actually basically if you are just using our Microsoft Word, we'll never go to any other templates. It's a basic behavior anyways. Even I never used to go, but you have so many templates which will be used, but we always go for blank document, right? Besides that, we have something called blog post. This is the one which is used to create a blog post. It is not a blogging site you are creating, but you are creating a single post. That's it. Now again, this blog post is not only used for SharePoint. You can use this for any site which actually supports blogging, but there are some predefined. We'll just see that what they are. Now let me create a small blog post here. Let us see how it goes. Now let me click on create. So for your information, I'm using Microsoft Office of 2000. I mean, sorry, 2010. Okay, just a moment. Sorry guys. So even in 2007, if you are using 2007, even if you can get it, you can get the same option, right? Let me just I have created some. Let me just close this and open this again, which is, let me go to file, new, and blog post, create. Now when you first go to your creating a blog, you will be getting this option, which is register a blog account, right? So once you register, if you don't register, right, it will be saving to your local. Now as we have our site ready, which is blogger site, right, I can actually connect that to here. Now how to do that is, let me just click on register now. Now here you can actually select different blogger sites. You have direct connection to Blogger or SharePoint or community server, Typepad, WordPress, and other. If you want other, you can, but as of now, let's go to SharePoint blog. Now I have selected SharePoint blog. Click next. Now it is asking for something, SharePoint blog URL, like where you actually want to post this blog post. Now let's go back here. This is our URL, right? So let me take this URL, which is till here, which is a blog post, and default page is something which is page, right? I want a site here. Let's go back here and paste it here, right, and click on OK. Now you can see here again, see, it is connected to my SharePoint site and it is asking for my credentials. Let me give the credentials, click on OK. Now it is connecting to my blog, or sorry, my blog site, which is SharePoint, right, and I've given my credentials. So what it does is, it will just go to that, check the credentials, get back, right, and it will allow me to create a post. Let us see how it creates. It is just contacting the server now. Fine. If you can see here, your Microsoft Word is again a separate entity here, right, and your separate blog page. So this complete template is nothing but a blog post from Microsoft Word, and your options will be here, which is blog post, insert, and add-ins, which are particular to your blogger sites, actually blogger posts, right? Come on. So it is taking some time. Basically it won't take this much time. You won't even see the screen anyways, right? Because as I'm running so many softwares here, like recording and different softwares, right? So that's why it's eating up so much of time. So is it let me just cancel it and open it again. Okay, click on OK here and contact in blog provider. Yeah. Okay, you can see here account registration successful, right? Which means you are already done with account now here. So now this is a page which gives, now you can see two different, this is my Microsoft Word where I have gone from, but whenever you click a separate template, like add a new blog post, it will come to this one where your editor will be in landscape, right? And you can see all the different components here, right? Now let me just say new batches started, because it will give you a direct Microsoft Word field to your blog, creating a blog started. Let me say created from MS Word, just to, right? And let us say here, see, everything it will give you everything. Now new SharePoint batch is going to start from, just say, 1st, right, of May. Details, for details contact, just something, right? And more, yeah. So you what is that? Your other one did not open. I didn't get you, Trupti. So no, I haven't
Yeah.
done anything from SharePoint. I just opened my
Okay.
Microsoft Word, right, which is all programs we basically go for, right? We basically
Yeah.
go into Microsoft Office, right, and click on
Yeah.
Microsoft Word, right? So that's how I've opened actually. But here you can
But
see
the other side,
yeah,
copying the URL, the one where you copied your URL from one side to another, that one didn't open?
yeah,
This
this is
one?
open now. Yeah, this is open now. Yeah, you're
This
talking about our site, where we have created, right?
IT blog here.
Yeah,
You copied and pasted to MS Word. Did it open there?
yeah, no, it won't open. It will be connected internally. So connection will be done
Okay.
background. I'll be showing you that. But as
Okay.
of now,
Okay.
whatever we are creating, so let me show you that. If you go to manage accounts, can you see here?
IT blog, yeah, it's there.
See here, it is saved here, right? It is already saved here.
Okay.
So which means whatever you are doing, right, will be published. I'll show you how to publish them, right? We'll be checking out that. I'm just
Okay.
more courses. Okay, let me just take upon some bullet points again, right? Java.net and all. Now what I'll do, I'll just highlight this so that I want people to give more attention to this. And let me just give some, and just give me some 24, and let me see Joe, you are live, right, from May, right? And let me just courses, I'll just give some background color here. Let me just take some, oops, it's killing, and foreground is some white.